Minnesota Twins. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Minnesota Twins find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. The pitch. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. In the air, left side. Yelich sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now Correa up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball.
2 out, space is empty.
Ball, that's low.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Headed towards the corner. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Fought off foul.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver.
That's the
Just
ball.
off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's gone. Home run. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His first homer of the year, and the Astros jump in front. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 down, and next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. That's out to center field. Outman gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Target Field. And on the hill here today, Hunter Brown.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And that one in the air center field. 1 down. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yelich at the dish. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And that one fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And there's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw. Yelich dives back in. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Throw to first, and he's back in there. Two and two. Got him. And that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one, and they're down 2-0. Back in Minnesota, top of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a curve is down and in. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That's way outside. Now 2-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Isaac Paredes. Wallner settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
2 down, bases empty. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And it's fouled away. And that one is in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the second, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Wallner measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Correa is there. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
And now for the Twins, Jonah Bride. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
1 out,
1-1.
bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ground ball, Walker. Steps on first for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Lopez back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Jeffers makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boob.
And he grounds one back up the middle. In the dirt, nice pick.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Two down, base is empty. And here comes Carlos Correa. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
And that one sliced foul. Two down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 2 and the Twins nothing. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
That one just misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So digging in, Gabriel Arias. Pitch
No,
misses
that's the
outside.
ball.
Ball one. And another
Inside,
ball. Next offering upstairs. Fastball for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Now at the plate, Xavier Edwards. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off. Arias over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with two strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
So here's Wade now. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Ball.
Tough to take. A 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Two outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. One left for Minnesota. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pena. Outside.
Ball outside.
1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You can't give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. That one fouled off. Stays alive. Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the game.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Walker stands in now, looks at that one inside. Inside.
No,
2 balls, no strikes.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Outman has a beat on it. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Jesus.
2 outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Target Field, ready to go. Bottom 4. And now it's Christian Yelich. Just missed.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Did not go. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a bouncer. No play. That's an infield single.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Now, Royce Lewis.
1 ball, no
upstairs.
strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And ball one. That one ripped. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. So up next, Jonah Bride.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No balls. One
in this
strike.
situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Late with the swing there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That just
Outside
misses,
ball.
and that's ball one. Runners at the corners, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, one out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Breaking ball misses down and away. Into center and a base hit. Yelich crosses the plate, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Ryan Jeffers digs in now. Out in front and foul to the left side.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Off the plate, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Outman can't hold up, and that's a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down. He goes down looking. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Pitch
1-0.
misses there. Ball one. Paredes, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. In there at the knees, and the count even at 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 1, he grounded out to first his last time. And a foul ball. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Melton. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. That one lifted to left. 2 down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Yelich moving back for it. Gone way up into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Correa. And that's a strike. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. And that one wrapped foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got him swinging. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Gabriel Arias. That misses the
That's the ball.
zone,
That's down.
and that's ball one.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Right through there for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That smash towards center. Melton makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 9. Second
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarez makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lamont Wade.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That's
That
inside.
missed. That's a ball.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 2. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And that one is off the wall. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the 3rd baseman, Royce Lewis. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the dirt, but kept close. Tag, save. He's into third on a wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. It's now 5-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Joey Went.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Jeremy Pena. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well struck left field. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day.
That's down. That's
a little bit low. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. 2-2.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a base hit into right. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Inside, just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the air to left down the line. Yelich on the move. And out number 1 on the grab. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Isaac Paredes. They say you win.
It's 0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Yelich moving back for it. And that one is gone. A laser to left. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 9-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joey Wentz gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They turn things over to the southpaw, Cody Funderburk.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And a strike. 4 runs already in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
1-1.
And that's too high. Center field. Outman under it. Corrals it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Melton up next for the Astros. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike 1. And the slider just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2's the count.
And down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Astros 9 and the Twins 2. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Brown back to work. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So man aboard. And next for Minnesota, Jonah Bride. Fouled off left side. Runner at second, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Man at second. In the dirt,
No, that's down.
it's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the Twins catcher, Brian Jeffers. That's a strike. That's hard hit on the line. They got it for out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
James Outman, the next to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And that one is
that's
inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
That one hit to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. There's a swing and a drive. See you later. He'll touch them all. It's 10-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. It's in and out of his glove. Man at first with 1 gone. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Now he breaks his bat, and that's a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Two on, one out. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So first and second with 2 outs. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Alvarez, the lead runner out at second. Pena at first, 2 out of the inning. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. It's now a 10-2 ball game. We're back. And a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bennett Sousa.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now for the Twins, Gabriel Arias. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now a chance for Xavier Edwards. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the Twins DH, Lamont Wade Jr. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Onto the patio and gone. See you later. His first homer of the year. It's 10-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And there's a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball, Walker. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Royce.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Here the bottom of the 7th. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So 2 down. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. First
ball,
offering
no
misses badly for ball 1. Lewis stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under it to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Jonah Bride will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 10 and the Twins 5.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Misevich.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now here is Yainer Diaz. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. That's to third. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
the batter, the center fielder, Jacob.
And next to hit for Houston, Jacob Melton. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the DH, Jose Altuve.
Oh.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a hit. Coming home. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on a 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home. Had to be almost perfect to make it close, and that's exactly what it was. Inning over.
Back. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
It's
Your
0-1.
mental tougness matters in situations like this as well.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. His first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 10-6.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, but he absolutely tattooed it.
James Outman, the next Twin up to hit. Foul ball. Dominguez, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Oh, and he hit him.
He's hit.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Line drive, base hit. And now two aboard. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. That one almost got him. Arias, the runner at third. Edwards at first. One gone.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Yelich
One ball,
in the
no
box
strike.
with one away as he takes ball one.
2-0.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Tying run at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air to left center. Milton sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 10-7.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hee-haw.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
2-2's the
The
count.
healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Through 8 full. It's the Astros 10 and the Twins 7. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Carlos Correa. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Cole Sands.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one's back. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And that one hammered way back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Correa comes in to score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4. Now here is Christian Walker. Swing and a foul out of play. Pena stands at first with 1 out. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around second is Pena. Coming home. He'll score easily. And now it's 12-7.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. Fastball for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one ripped into right, and foul ball. And a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Paredes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Astros 12 and the Twins 7. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering
Ball, that's
upstairs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
The Twins down to their final out. And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. That's in there. That's strike one. And there's a ball. Tap foul at the plate. King is just one strike away. Well struck right field. And that one is off the top of the wall. Throws to second and in there with a double off the wall.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
James Outman digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Jeffers at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
To the right side. Gets to it with a slide. The throw. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Fought off foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Misses off the plate. Going to count 1-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
12-7 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
See the glimmer, the gloss, the spark of the shine, the sight, vibe, give you hope.